Ladies and gentlemen, behold, Illythia. Hello there. Hi guys, it's Jonathan, aka Hedgehog, aka HedgeHogAction, aka JFD, and I'm here to do a toy review. Why am I doing this? I don't do toy reviews. I watch other people that do, but I don't until now. Why am I doing my first toy review today? Well, much like a lot of you, when I get a new action figure in, I'm excited about it, I'm interested about it, I want to talk about it, I want to show it to people. And to be quite frank, my wife can only take so much of that. So that's why we're here today. I've got a ton of thoughts to give you about the Four Horsemen Mythic Legions, Illythia, who just arrived. I've been a fan of the Four Horsemen for a very long time, but I've only been actively collecting Mythic Legions for the last couple of years. And as a matter of fact, Illythia, this new wave from Mythic Legions, is the very first Mythic Legions wave that I got in on the pre-order directly from the Four Horsemen 4. And that was got to be coming up on maybe 2 years now, maybe more like a year and a half. But I live in New Jersey and the figures are starting to ship out now, and I got my first shipment, which includes Illythia, Baron Volgar 2, and Valak. And man, they look unbelievably amazing, super cool. The aesthetic is amazing, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. As a matter of fact, at Legions Con last year, I was lucky enough to grab this fabulous print of artwork done by Nate Barch. If I'm doing this correctly, you're actually seeing the artwork right now. He was cool enough to sign that for me. So here's that. Just amazing stuff. A few minutes. A lot of people don't have these in hand yet, so I thought this would be the perfect time to do my first ever action figure review. So here it is. Hedgehog on Illythia. Yes, so here we are. This is Four Horsemen's Mythic Legions Illythia. I don't know if you can see this, but there is the bio. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can screenshot if you want to take a look. But the intro to her bio is cold and calculating in nature. Illythia is the gracefully lethal personification of the eternal famine which curses her vampiric children. Well, damn, Illythia. So there we go. Illythia represents famine. She is the third of the four horsemen of the Mythic Legions apocalypse. And just take a look at this figure. It comes in the deluxe packaging here. The purples and blacks and the shiny blacks pop right through the package. It's gorgeous, just like this. Real metal chains, all kind of adornments. This is one of the most striking, absolutely striking figures in the package I think I've ever seen. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's flip this around so you can see the back. There is the amazing Nate Barch art, where you have some of the main players from the Illythia wave on the left-hand side here, and here we have the what amounts to the Four Horsemen of the Mythic Legions apocalypse. Illythia in the center here. We've got Articulation over on the right. Also Poxus on the left, who has yet to come out. And of course, I'm gonna say this wrong, Necronominus, I believe, who we all believe is going to be the next wave that will be announced at this year's G-Con. But for now, that's for the future. For now, we've got Illythia, and as gorgeous as she is in this packaging, it is collector-friendly packaging, so we could put her back in after we take her out, but that's also for future consideration. For now, we're going to take her out and take a look at this gorgeous, gorgeous figure. All right, so we have got Illythia out of her package. I've been checking her out. First of all, apologies again for lighting and stuff. I still don't know what I'm doing as far as lighting goes and as far as the setup goes. but I'm sure I will figure that out because I do want these to look good. Yes, thank you. Lots of trucks driving by outside. But as you probably saw before, what really strikes me when you open Illythia up is just the amount of crazy stuff in the package that you will never have seen before. First of all, here's Illythia as she comes out of the package, just, you know, wired into the package. It's easy to take that off and take her out. The headdress is absolutely nuts. This is a couple inches by itself, topped off with this little skeleton guy at the top with holding these two chalices, or they look like scales, I guess. And there's so much intricate detail in the headdress. The black is like a shiny black, with snakes coming down and a raven on the front, horns coming out and spikes all over the place, down to, you know, just the absolutely menacing face, just like blank and evil. Big giant vampire ears with shiny purple earrings. She's got this, I guess, hair, like braids, done in black with purple little barrettes on the bottom. And on the back, she's got some more of the horns and spikes, some of which these two big ones are like kind of hard. These ones are a little bit softer. You can see the scales running up and down here on the back of her headdress. And the back of her hair now is a little bit more of a matte, almost grayish black, descends into like a purple color. And these not braids, but I guess ponytails are soft, so they can move out of the way, which is important. I guess maybe head's a little loose, but nothing I'm gonna worry about really. You can see the attachments in the back. There are the standard, you know, sort of like the wing pegs here, and then the weird little peg here, which we'll get to in a second. Switching back around to the front, she's got a little necklace there, if you can see it, with some more spikes. Looks like they might be like bones of some kind. And then there's like I guess a spider in the middle there. The detail's just out of control. That's a separate piece around her neck. And then she's got her, the clothing here is a purple plastic with a black matte ribbon at the top. She's got these black gauntlets with purple accents on it. Then she's got this little skirt slash belt piece. Again, this is done in the shiny plastic with a shiny purple skull with wings on it. It's almost like a horde type logo on it. And like what looks like little like bone segments, you know, hanging down, and then some type of vulture thing over here with a spine. Same thing on the other side. Just out of control. On the back, you can see it's that shiny black still. And then this is her skirt is purple, and it looks like there's 3 pieces here. I don't know if I'm showing this right. Sorry if I'm not getting a good angle here. And as far as soft goods go, I am pro soft goods. I know people fall on like either side of that fence, and I'm maybe even to the extreme, because for me, I'll even take bad soft goods over like a good plastic or purple garment. I know a lot of people might not agree, but these are not bad soft goods. I don't know. I know CJ Jessom is working with the 4 Horsemen. I presume this is the same work. I don't know that for sure. Someone can correct me. But like, it is well made. You can see the threaded design at the bottom. The back skirt is rounded at the bottom, goes all the way up underneath this belt piece, and there are some thread designs here. Then there is a middle piece which has some of those threaded seams as well, and it's wired. So it's wired all around the outside, so you can kind of put this however you want. You can have it blowing in the cool winds in the mountains, or whatever, of Carpathia or wherever the hell. But the skirt is amazing. It looks fantastic. Down she's got bare legs underneath, and these
black leg gauntlets, armor pieces down here, and the detail just is nuts. You know, every little piece is, there's the silver, like probably little bolts or whatever attaching it together. The belt buckles with brown straps. The silver parts are all painted. And then she's got her bare feet, and she's got purple toenails painted. She went and got her petty, so she's ready to go. This figure is amazing. As far as articulation goes, I believe this is I wanted to say a 2.0 body here. It's, you know, a little stiff. I have not applied any heat to her whatsoever. And I've just been moving her around like this. So, I mean, it's probably a good idea to apply some heat. I know that's recommended for their figures anyway, but, you know, I'm getting movement around in her shoulders, not loose at all, a little tight, but some heat would probably take care of that. This is me moving it around without applying any heat. Legs go back that far. Rocker at the bottom, all that stuff. I'm not listen, I like my action figures articulated, but mainly, to me, that just means I want them to feel good in my hands, you know? And when I move them into a pose, I want them to hold the pose. And I don't know, I'm going to get most of that from this. If you're familiar with Mythic Legions, none of the articulation is going to surprise you here. I just think the look of the figure is amazing. All right, moving along to some of the other pieces that come in the package. There's this wired sash, which is this piece right here, I believe, but I don't really know how that goes around. I was just trying to put it like around and back, maybe. There's probably a way that it goes, and it's cool and all, but I don't know. I might even just leave her without it. I'm not sure yet. I'm not really sure how it's supposed to wrap around her, or if it's supposed to go in a specific place. It's cool. Like I said, it's wired, so that's awesome. You can put it in a bunch of different positions there. And then there's this insane thing here, which I don't even really know where this goes either. I'm gonna have to look at that to see exactly where this goes. But again, we've got some shiny. Chill out back here, Illythia. This is a review, all right? Be cool. Number one rule is be cool. So there's these additional scales here in black with purple shiny spikes. Again, the black is shiny on the outside. Real, you know, metal chains here, which is, I'm a sucker for that. And then again, we have like this scaly, some type of bird or rodent, maybe, with a giant tongue. Or maybe it is a snake. Maybe it's a snake. Looks rodent-like to me, though. With the spine here, and the details just nuts, just creepy and vampiric or whatever. Holding, this obviously goes up somewhere and is, you know, the scales are being held. Oh, does this go? It doesn't look like it attaches anymore. I don't know. I'll figure that out in a second. And then this. Gotta show you this. So this part here with her four creepy bony arms here. This is all comes separate in the package. You have this, the back piece, the little backpack here that fits into her back, like I showed you before. So yeah, here. This is the little hole here, and this fits in there like so. There we go, that's better. All right, yeah, so you want to manipulate the soft hair here. So you got the one ponytail down the middle and the other two on either side. That way they're not pushing back on her skeleton arms back here. I'm just going to take this sash away over here. Ooh. All right. These things are nuts. So there's two arms on the bottom with sort of like these gripping hands, and they plug into the backpack, and that can move around. There's a joint here and a joint here on both sides. And then on the top, you have a different arm, which can kind of give you this, you know, like, hey, I'm standing here and moving my hand creepily type position. And as you can see, that sort of matches up with the picture here where, she fell down again, I just hit her, where the two bottom hands, the gripping hands, are holding these two, you know, little fire things. I was calling them scales, but here they are. Right here, again, same thing, where the bowl or whatever it is shiny black. A lot of spikes in shiny purple here. Get up a little bit closer, sorry about that. Little purple accents. Again, insane detail. Metal chains. So the idea, I think, there is we can put the chain in her hand. Oh, that's sick, dude. Oh, man. And same thing on the other side. Ooh. Oh, dude. That is just wicked. How cool is that? How cool is that? Oh, man. She just looks amazing to me. Man. The shiny purples and the shiny blacks just glistening. All of the incredible detail, metal chains, hanging accoutrement, the cloth goods, which are nuts. This figure is absolutely stunning. Okay, so basically what I've done is I took the other, like the other scales or whatever they are, and I've just sort of just balanced it on top of her headdress right now. I don't think that's where it's supposed to go. I just looked up a couple of pictures and I saw that, you know, she can hold this top part in her hand. She also comes with this scythe type sword. Sorry, I don't know what the real name is for this kind of weapon, or if it's even a real weapon. But she can hold them in each hand. I saw another picture where I think these two sets of arms were switched, and she was holding the scales or the bowls with chains in these hands down here, and the gripping hands were up top, and you can place the swords in those hands. Multiple options. This figure is nuts. Again, I still haven't figured out what to do with the sash. I mean, leaving it on the side right now. This figure is stunning. You know, maybe this was an awkward review, but I'm just basically salivating over this thing because this is next level stuff right here. It's absolutely nobody's approaching this kind of thing right now. Mythic Legions have been good for years because, you know, they've been well detailed for a long time. They're great for customizing. They're cool, really cool designs, impeccable sculpts, like all kinds of cool stuff, new takes on kinds of characters that we've seen before, shown in a new way. But man, with this Illythia wave, and I think that's going to lead right into the Poxus wave, the level of detail has just gone up. It's skyrocketed, okay? The paint and paint colors and shines that they're using, the cloth goods, all the various accessories. The only other company that I'm aware of that's coming to mind that's doing this kind of stuff at this scale is Mezco. This is like Mezco level stuff here when you're talking about all of the accessories, the cloth goods, all of this stuff, the options to kind of have your figure in different, you know, like the not positions, but have a bunch of different looks because of the accessories and all that stuff. This is Mezco level stuff. And I love Mezco. Mezco is insane, but Mezco's like $100 a figure. And if you get in on a pre-order or you catch 4 Horsemen at a show, you're not paying $100 a figure for most of these things. Right off the bat, I mean, again, this is not a figure that I'm going to be like putting in crazy poses and, you know, jumping and fighting Spider-Man, but she can move around. But, you know, you can just use the accessories in different ways and in different parts and move the hands around so she's got different looks. Man, how is this not figure of the year? And it's only, now it's July, but I don't know what else to say. I am flabbergasted at how amazing this figure is. You know, everything feels good too. Again, you know, some of the joints, like the arms and knees, were a little bit stiff. If that bothers you, apply some heat. Nothing broke as I was moving her around. Yeah, I know that's a low bar, but still. Point is, this figure is amazing. I love this figure. It's an 11 out of 10. 4 Horsemen, you guys are insane. Thank you for making this. And yeah, that's what I got here. Thank you for watching. That's straight from again, look, boom, boom, straight from HedgeHogAction, the Hedgehog, JFD, Jonathan, the man in the $1 million suit. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Boom. So there you go. That's my review of 4 Horsemen's Mythic Legions, Illythia, the newest wave, and we've got the leader of the wave here. Just such a great figure. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you do, I'm going to say it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, because I think I would like to do more of these. This was a lot of fun, and I just want to put my thoughts and my nerdy, geeky, dorky love of this stuff out there and see what other people think. You can follow me on Instagram at HedgeHogAction. On Twitter, I'm actually at JFD6812. And hit me up if you're in the Cabal. Otherwise, let me know what you thought, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm just here to share the love. So that's it for now. And until next time, remember, adventure is good for the soul. And so are action figures. Later. What's up, everybody? No, it's not Mythic Hedgehog. Hey, everybody! No, it's not Unparalleled Hedgehog. Illythia is in the Hedgehog lair.